Hey y'all, welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. And let's go ahead and get into today's set. So as you see, I have a Makartt Nail Lab box, and it's the August box that we'll be unboxing today. And they always come with this little card here with a nice message, whether it's curated by like a YouTuber or themselves. And you can pause that if you did want to read. So jumping right into the box, the very first thing I'm picking up is a decor set. And this decor set comes from their Birds of Paradise collection that they brought out a while back. So it's just like a mini part of that. So they came out with a polygel kit to go with that, some nail polishes or gel polishes, and some decor. And I already have these pretty much because I had that decor kit and the polygel kit, but it comes with these two like confetti glitters, and I love these are like a go-to for me when I want a nail set that just kind of pops. It also comes with this pink glitter, and this is a glitter also from their Ocean Contour set. It comes with these multicolored rhinestones. I absolutely love these. Those are a go-to for me. And two like different types of flowers and feathers. So the flowers are paper, which I find to be pretty neat. And then they have the gold and the silver feathers, which are also very, very cute as well. It also does come with the two little sheets of stickers. So one just has black and silver feathers and white, and I think those are super cute. And then they have these really colorful festive stickers with like birds and flowers, really, really cute. So the next thing I have here is this nude pink gel polish, a top coat, and the last one is Delicatessen. You never can have too much top coat, so I was really happy for that. It also came with a nail surface cleanser, and I've never used their cleanser. I have some, just never used it. So I may give that a go soon. And then this one here says nail liner in a rose gold color, but it's giving me spider gel vibes, like the way the consistency is of it. And I played with it on the swatch stick, so I'm believing this is spider gel. I believe that's what you call it. And I'll have to play with that at a later date. And this box also included two polygels, which is this crimson cherry. It's a really vibrant red, and they're both 30 milliliters. And then Top Notch is a glitter polygel, and the Top Notch is a reflective polygel. And I kind of noticed it as I was doing the set, so at the end you'll get to see that. I'm now swatching the nude pink, which I really didn't have to because I do have a swatch with that. I just was lazy to look for it, but I also already own nude pink on my own. Or actually, no, they gave it in a different box. So that's one thing I can say I don't like about the box. I don't want repeat items, but that is a repeat item. And then this one is Delicatessen. I believe I'm pronouncing it right. I might not be, but I can't see the name as I'm doing my voiceover. But it's a really... So once that's done, I'm now going in with base gel over all of the nail tips, and I'm going to cure for 60 seconds. Before I went in with the base gel, I did go ahead and use a lint-free wipe and remove any dust so that it's not caught in the base gel and then therefore transfers into the bottle. So you always want to make sure you have a nice clean nail before going in with your base coat. So we're doing a polygel set today, and base coat just helps for the product to adhere a lot better. I'm also doing a polygel set because I did a poll on my community tab on the next set that you all would like to see after I had all of my previous videos uploaded, and the majority voted polygel. So today's going to be a quick polygel tutorial for beginners, just to kind of show you how easy it is to get top-notch quality nails at home. And polygel to me is very beginner friendly, something that if you've never done a nail set, you can definitely work with polygel and you will love it. So with the unboxing portion of this video, I cut it kind of short just because the video is super long, and I apologize for that, but I wanted to kind of include a few things in this video which made it a bit longer than normal. But yeah, the Makartt Nail Lab box is something I highly recommend. Check the link down below and go check the website out. This week's this month's box was okay, but the products are still overall really, really good quality. So I'm starting with Crimson Cherry, and this is my normal method for applying polygel. I feel like it's just a lot easier and your nails come out super nice. So I just squeeze the polygel from where the tip and the natural nail meet up to the free edge. I'm now using some Beetle Slip solution and just spreading that on the nail. And I'm going to take my brush, which is dipped in 91% alcohol as well. And what I do is just pat the polygel all over the nail. So I'm patting it all over the tip. And once I get the tip fully covered with polygel, so I'm making sure it touches all of the side walls, I then go back in and I smooth everything out to fit the shape of the nail and kind of blend it back as if I'm doing an ombre. So this method is called the 2-beat method, and I like to use the 2-beat method because I feel like you do get really nice nails using this method. It's very easy. Like the 1-beat method where you would apply it to your whole nail is pretty easy as well, but I find if I do a 1-beat method, a lot of times I have to go back in with a 2nd beat to kind of build up an apex. When I do a 2-beat method, I don't feel the need to go in and build up an apex because to me it just formulates very nicely, because where that polygel is, where the tip and the natural nail meet, there's already a little product there basically starting the apex. So when I put my 2nd bead, it's just further building that area into a very nice apex. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you finish watching me just smooth out this polygel, and then we'll go into the next bead. After I do get the first bead set exactly how I would like, I do go ahead and cure in my lamp for 60 seconds. Also, another thing I want to mention is that polygel is, to me, beginner get friendly because it only sets and gets hard and cures when you're ready. So you have so much time to just take your time and play with that polygel and make sure it's as neat and nice as you can get it. That way, when you do go in and file, shape, and buff, you do not have much to do. Just kind of shape up just a bit, but I'll let you finish watching. So once the first bead is cured, I'm now going in with my 2nd bead right above the cuticle area. And with the 2nd bead, what I'm doing is taking the slip solution first, and then with my polygel brush, I'm going to go ahead and lightly pat some of that polygel up towards the cuticle, as close as I can get it and as flushed as I can get it. With my 2nd bead, I try to keep the center of this bead with a little bit of height, which would entail create an apex for me, and it always works out pretty great. If you have not tried the 2-beat method, I definitely recommend it. I do think that it would change things if you're struggling with polygel. Just switching to the 2-beat method would be really nice. I struggled with polygel for a while. I mean, I'm still not perfect, but I definitely struggled before, and I was watching Jenny Fajes here on YouTube, and she always does the 2-beat method, and I tried it once and absolutely fell in love. I hope everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And at this time, I want to thank anyone who's taken their time to watch any one of my videos. It's greatly appreciated. Watching my videos to the end helps out a lot. Also, hitting the like on my videos helps as well. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the Nail Addict family, and I thank you so much for joining me on my nail journey. Please comment down below and let me know you're here so I'm able to give you a warm welcome. And yeah, I like to chit chat with everyone, so that would be great. And if you've been subscribed, I love you more than I can ever say. You guys are absolutely the greatest. I love all of my subscribers, and I'm thankful for each and every one of you. So I'm going to show another nail just to kind of show just how easy it is. If you're looking at my ring finger, it looks really nice. And that's just with application only. I have not filed anything. I have not buffed anything. And this method just makes your nails look just that nice. So again, I'm going in now with Top Notch, and I'll be using Top Notch on my index, middle, and pinky. I started with my ring finger because at first when I went in with this design, I really didn't know what I was going to do or how I wanted to do it, and I kind of just went with it as I was creating the set. Now this set is a subscriber request. My friend here on YouTube, fellow creator GP Nail Art, Jessica, she actually suggested that I do a Ladybug set. So it's a subscriber request this video as well. So we have a little bit of everything. We have the Makartt unboxing, we have a Polygel tutorial, and a subscriber request. So yeah, today's set is going to be a Ladybug set. And I was going to use different polygels for this, but then when the Your Nail Lab box came in and it had that really pretty red polygel, I went ahead and decided to use that. And this Top Notch is also super gorgeous. Right now, as I'm applying this polygel, I can definitely see the reflective glitters looking back at this footage. This was such a beautiful polygel. It had shifts of red, green, just absolutely gorgeous, and I really enjoyed it. The consistency of Makartt's polygel, if you've never tried it, is a stiffer consistency. But Makartt's polygel is one of my favorites because I absolutely love a firm polygel, just because wherever you place it, it doesn't move. I'm able to do multiple nails at a time without having to worry about chasing the polygel or anything like that. So Makartt has always been a go-to for me when it comes to polygel. Polygel is like my first love and something that I first started with. So I will always come back to polygel because it's been the easiest for me and I've gotten the best sets using polygel. So again, I did take that polygel and go halfway down the nail. Now I'm just kind of straightening everything out after I've spread it all over the nail, and I blend it back a bit so that when I go in with the second bead, I'm able to create a nice apex. Again, I'm taking the second bead and I am placing that a little bit above the cuticle area because I don't want to flood out the cuticle. So I'm applying my slip solution and I'm going to use my Mermaid Polygel brush, and I'm going to go ahead and lightly start to fill in the cuticle area and make it nice and fleshed. I try to keep some height in the center of the bead just so that it does create an apex, and then everything blends in really nicely with that first bead, and that's the most satisfying part for me, is how it all just blends together so well. So the brush I'm using today is a brush I got off Amazon. It was a set of mermaid tail brushes, and I was just looking for like some new polygel brushes actually. It's a bit smaller than a normal polygel brush, but I actually really like it. I feel like it does work pretty good. And I also just got it because I wanted the mermaid tail part of it. So I'll have these linked down below if you want to try them, but I absolutely love them. So if you're looking at my nail now, it is to me built up pretty nicely for the length that I have. I don't have on a crazy long length, so I feel like this is like a thick enough and sturdy enough application. And then I decided to show one more nail just so you can kind of see the technique one more time. So you take your first bead, and I normally start from where the nail tip and the natural nail meets all the way to the free edge. Apply my slip solution. Then I'm going to pat the polygel all over the nail to make sure the touch all of the sides. And then I'm going to go ahead and start to smooth everything out on this one. Blend it back a bit, and then I'll cure this for 60 seconds before going in with the second bead. So how was everyone's weekend this past weekend? Well, my weekend was pretty okay. It was chill. I just did a few nail sets for some content here on the channel, and just relax, really. The goal for me this weekend was to relax, because after the kids starting school last week, I was just like running around with like a chicken with my head cut off, and I just wanted some relaxation, and doing nails does actually comfort me, and you know, it's just good vibes when I'm doing my nails. I love to sit and create things, and I feel like, excuse my son in the background, they're out there playing in the family room, but I just feel like doing nail sets, just it kind of relaxes me, you know. And I love to be able to sit down and just think of something or draw something out on my nail book and just go to work. It's just a wonderful feeling to be able to actually create such beautiful nails at times on my own. I'm so happy that I was able to start this journey. I never in a million years would have thought that I would be doing my own nails. I stayed in a nail salon every 2 weeks. The pandemic was a horrible situation, but also for a lot of people, it also brought some good things out as well, being that we were all stuck in the house. And this was one of the good things that it brought out in me, for me to be able to grow better and stronger with my nail skills. I'm super grateful for that. And yeah, I just enjoy it. So this is how the nails are looking after they are file shaped and buffed, and I did that off camera, and I feel like I did a really good job. My pinky, I noticed, was a bit crooked, but we're gonna go ahead and ignore that and get into the nail design. So today I'm using my Nail Couture nail art brush, and this is one of my faves out of the set that I bought a while back. I'm also going to be using Noir, which is a gel polish from Makartt, and Scarlet as well. And so with this set here, as you can see, I'm using my non-dominant hand. So I'm right-handed, and I'm using my left hand to do the nail set. And I must say, I'm really proud of myself. It's been a while since I've done a polygel set with my left hand, and I felt like the application came out really, really nice and well. So yeah, I'm super happy about this. But I'm going in with a layer of top coat over all of the nails, and then I'll cure for 60 seconds. And the reason I'm applying top coat now is because I'm going to go in with some nail art, and I like to apply top coat because if I make any kind of mistakes with my nail art, it's easier to go ahead and wipe it off with some alcohol and not leave any gel polish residue. In the past, I've done that to where I didn't put anything on the nail and went to wipe it off, and yeah, it left residue from the gel polish. So this is a safe way for you to do your nail art, and if you make any mistakes, just wipe it right back off. So this set was just really random again. It wasn't random as what I was gonna do, but the design portion was. So on my index and my pinky, I'm gonna repeat the same design. So I'm taking my dotting tool and Noir, which is the black gel polish from Makartt. And I'm just going to make some random red and black dots all over this nail. Just really random, no particular order, way, shape, form, nothing. Just some random dots on this. And for me, this just represented the a ladybug in a different light, and I really loved how these looked. If you're looking at the nails now, do you see that red shimmer in the polygel? So pretty. Like, I felt like these two polygels complemented each other really, really well because there's different shifts in it, and I really, really like that. But once I got the red and black dots set on this nail, I did go ahead and cure it for a full 60 seconds. And again, I do repeat this on my pinky, but I do that off camera. So on my middle finger, I decided to make like a leaf effect. So like, I guess this is supposed to be like a vine or a branch. Well, I would say a vine because it's really thin. So I'm making like a swirly line on this finger. And guys, this was so hard with my left hand. I do want to start to try to do more like nail art on myself with my left hand, because I feel like that just makes me grow a little more, because I am not left-handed in any way, shape, form. So to be able to do like different designs with my left hand would be very, very nice. If you're looking at my left hand, I kind of have that prepped and ready to go for my next video. And I decided to do them pretty much the same time because these are nails that I did end up wearing for a while, because I love to wear nails, and this length was everything. These tips are bomb. I just fell in love with the tips and was very grateful to be able to wear them for a while. So now I'm going in with that same green gel polish, and I'm going to make like some leaves on this vine. And yeah, I mean, this was like a challenge for me, and I love to challenge myself. I want to do something a little bit more intricate. For this, I kind of stuck with like simple lines and dots because I felt like with my left hand, that's something that I can kind of do a little better. When I do start doing other things, you will always see me using my dominant hand just because, yeah. And I'm peeking in, my glasses are there in the camera, because I was just trying to focus and see, because again, it was just really difficult. It looks like it was easy, but it was pretty difficult. So for this one, what I was trying to do is create two heart-shaped ladybugs on, like smaller ladybugs on this one. And being that I was kind of thrown off because I was doing it with my left hand, I did them upside down. So I kind of wanted the heart to go in the other direction, like upside down, basically. And I didn't realize it until I was done with the set. But it's okay. I mean, things like that happen sometimes with me. And I just know that it was the fact that I was using my left hand that threw me off. But I'm just making two hearts with the scarlet shade. And I'm going to cure those. And then I'll go back in with Noir and place some dots right into the back of the heart, on top of the heart, just to kind of like mimic a ladybug. And then I do attempt to draw like a little head and some antennas on it, and it came out okay. But in between everything, I do kind of go ahead and cure a little bit. So now moving to my ring finger, I'm gonna make my big ladybug. And my ladybug, I named her Lola, and that's after me. My middle name does have Lola in it, so it's my ladybug, my Lola ladybug. So I started with Noir and went across the free edge to kind of make the head of the ladybug, and I'm filling that in here, and I'm going to cure for 60 seconds, and I do go in off camera and do a second coat of that. When I do come from out of the lamp again, I'm going to go up the center of this nail with Noir just to kind of start the back of the ladybug. And this was so fun, and I still have these nails on now, of course, and I'm looking at them and I'm just in love with Lola. She's so cute, and I did make her a friend on the thumb, and her friend's name is Lilac. So Lola and Lilac. So now I'm going in and making Lola's antennas. And this was a bit difficult. Like I wanted the antennas to be a little different. But I did go ahead and opt to stick with what I had just so that I wouldn't have to keep like erasing and restarting. So I just made 2 lines going either way, and then I'll take my dotting tool and make like the end of that antenna. And then I'll take the Noir as well and just make random dots into the back, into the other red areas of the nail to make the Ladybug dots. And then I do go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. Guys, I cannot talk. I am stumbling all over my words, and it's because I'm trying to do my voiceover, and I normally do my voiceover at a later time in the day when it's quiet and everyone's home from school and work, and yeah, it's a lot of commotion in my background. So I'm trying to listen to them, and I want them to shut up, and they don't all know I'm doing my voiceover. So it's kind of like frustrating me and throwing my words off, so excuse that. But I'm gonna let you finish watching me create my Ladybug, and I'll be back after I cure these dots. So now I'm taking Blanc, and I'm just going to make 2 eyes for Lola, and I'm going to cure the white dots, and then I'll come back in with Noir right in the center of those white dots to make the eyeballs on Lola and cure again for 60 seconds. And here's where I decided to finish my 2 ladybugs on my middle finger. And then I'm going to go in after this after I cure those for 60 seconds, I go in with a layer of top coat over all of the nails. And that's what I'm doing here. And then I'll cure for 60 seconds and I'll be back with the final look. And here's the finished set. I absolutely love how the set came out. Super cute. Everyone say hello to Lola and Lilac, my 2 ladybugs. But comment down below and let me know what you think of the nail set. And if you've made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. And this set here, like, my ring light was super bright, so you don't get to see the natural color. I thought you would be able to, but for me, I just see reflectiveness. And then I do have another clip that I'm going to show in just a minute where like you really see it, because I put the flash straight on it, and it's just beautiful. I love anything reflective, and I highly recommend the URNail lab box. Very affordable with great products. Although this box was a little slim this month, I still highly recommend Makartt. I'll see you guys in my next one, and I thank you for watching. Much love to you all.